So we're eating our meals, headed back to Dallas.
I'm driving.
Connor, drive the damn car, son. What's up, Internet? Big J with Big J's Extreme Fitness. Big shoulder day out here at Payne's Gym, Odessa, Texas, with my man Connor, CEO of Divided Labs. Now, I knew what I was getting myself into because I've worked out with him a couple times. Matter of fact, we just did legs a day before. This is an older footage that we took back during the grand opening of the Alpha Omega Nutrition Store. And I'll put all that information in the description box, as well as the information to this amazing facility down there. And a couple of the links you can check out. But this was shoulder day, and I'm telling you, I've seen Connor work out. I've worked out with him in South Dakota, worked out with him in Wyoming. And again, we did legs I believe we did legs a day before this. And he was ready to rock and roll with shoulders. And I said, let's go, man. And the more I thought about it, the more I knew I was in trouble. This man is ready to rock. He's been a competitive powerlifter and bodybuilder. He's in great shape. Again, the CEO of Divided Labs. And he's here and determined to dominate. That's what they're saying is out there. And I believe him. 120s for overhead presses. The guy has no elbow sleeves, no wrist straps. He's strong as a horse, and I'm telling you, next time that we work out together, I'm going to be more prepared. We had stayed up real late doing some planning and talking about the grand opening. Had a good time. Again, please check out all that information in the description box. If you're in the area of Odessa, Texas, you're looking for a gym, you're looking for a supplement store, we found it for you. It's there in Odessa. It's the Payne's Gym and the Alpha Omega Nutrition. I know I sound like a salesman. I just want you guys to know this is an amazing place to work out. Now, my main focus was to get warmed up and get ready for this shoulder press, because the workout beforehand, I saw some guys over here killing it with 5 and 6 wheels, and I said, man, I got to do that. So that's what we did. I did some side laterals, some really light shoulder presses on the Smith rack, and I didn't do any heavy overhead presses with the dumbbells because I was kind of saving myself for this machine, and I had a little problem with my left elbow, if you guys already know, and both shoulders were a little bit achy, but enough warm-ups and we were ready to rock and roll. We got 5 wheels on there, and I kind of thought that was going to be what we were going to get all the way up to, but here we go. Let's check this set out. Pretty doggone good control, and you can see there's 99% of a full extension there. I'm getting a little bit of problems with that left elbow as well, but I got a good extension there. I like to pause rep, and I wanted to mention that he is more of a touch-and-go powerlifter and bodybuilder. I've got to slow down. He's half my age, so I've got to slow down a little bit, get those pauses set up, and you can see there's probably only about 30 to 40% of range of motion. The doctor's been telling me I need a total elbow replacement, and I need another surgery on that shoulder. But you know what, doggone it, I'm going to keep on pushing till I can. We both were pretty nervous about these 5 wheels, but ultimately, you see, again, he's going a lot faster, and that's, again, something that you can incorporate in your training in the future just to vary it up, to see how it feels. Touch and go is really good on some exercises, as well as the pause reps. So you fire different tendons, different muscles. You got your central nervous system that you're taxing on different exercises. But here, this is actually 6 wheels, and boy, I was feeling it. There was a lot of core. I didn't have a belt on. You got to make sure, if you're doing single like I do a lot, you need to make sure that you're anchored, and that's what I was doing my left hand there, holding on, and then going over, of course, to that left side. A whole lot weaker, way less range of motion. If Connor hadn't have been there, I definitely wouldn't have been able to get any more than 1 or 2 reps. But still, pushing with 100% intensity with a little spot, you're still getting some work in. So don't think that if you get less reps with one side that you're not getting as much work in. And I do these varied reps, I do these isolation reps simply because the older I get, the more my body will start to deteriorate in different forms. So my shoulder, my left side may be a little bit stronger than my right side. My right pec may be a little bit stronger than the left pec, and the quad, etc. So to basically fatigue or not fatigue, to combat a physique imbalance, you want to add these into your workout even as a younger man and woman getting into that bodybuilding and or powerlifting. You got to make sure that you don't have a physique imbalance early on in your stages. So if you have any injuries that you incorporate while you're powerlifting or training, or get injured during sports or just doing something silly, you're going to, and your body's going to start adjusting and incorporating the stronger muscle to use first So anytime you can do an extension with the legs or curls or tricep push down or bicep curl, shoulder presses, or any kind of chest press machines, please try to incorporate that in your routine. So we just finished up with the heavy duty shoulder press, single arms. Moving on to the rear delts. Now, some people do back rear delts on their back day. Some people do traps on their back day. And then some people do it on their shoulder day. I like to change it up. If I feel like I've got a little bit left, I'm going to go ahead and hit those rear delts and traps on the back day. And again, in reverse, if I have a little bit left at the end of a shoulder day, I'll do the same thing. So it just depends on how I'm feeling when I'm working. We supersetted the rear delts with the traps. We would do the rear delt machine for 20 good pause reps, nice and controlled and nice and slow. We're going just a little bit faster with those close grip uprights to the chin, using anywhere from 70 to 100 pounds. We were doing anywhere from 10 to 15 to even 20 repetitions there. And we finished it off with a drop set with the side laterals. Kind of warmed up a little bit in the beginning of the workout, moved on to the rest of the workout, re-warmed up because, again, we're using different muscles, different exercises, same muscle group, but different angles to the muscle. So he did a drop set there. I did a drop set as well. I don't believe that I got that on footage. And yeah, there we go. Just finishing up, really strong there. And there's 432 Beast there on the right side with that hoodie. Stay tuned for a badass back workout that he and I did a few days after this. And don't forget to check the description box for this squat workout that my man Connor and I did just the day before. Those, again, will be linked in the description box. We were again here for the grand opening of the Alpha Omega Nutrition Store. This, again, is Payne's Gym. They're in Odessa, and I'm going to leave all the links in the description box. There's the owners, Jason and Laura. Now, you can also check the description box for a shoulder workout that we did. And there's Court and Trey, along with Connor there at that grand opening party we had. That, as a matter of fact, Stacy Norris, she just tore it up in San Antonio, and she'll be competing at the Olympia in just a few weeks. And there's a couple of the awesome visitors that we had out there, and one of the awesome babies of the owner. We, again, had a really good time. Don't forget, stop by Alpha Omega. They've got the Big J's pre-workout and the amino acids. Until next time, Density Rules, train hardcore.
Come on, Jay.
You're not supposed to show one wheel, man. Come on, dude.
We'll see you next video.